Hi everyone, welcome to New Root Studios. This is our second cut-in of 2020. Today we're fortunate enough to have Brian with us. We're going to be giving him a nice haircut. We're going to leave the hair a little longer today on the top, clean up the sides and back. Let's get started. Brian, thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Appreciate you coming in and doing the video. Alright, we should be able to rock and roll now. Just gonna work the hair a little bit. So Brian is an experienced hair wearer. He's been a client for a while. And today I'd like to just discuss the do's and don'ts and the goods and the bads and all the little things. First of all, how long have you been wearing the system now?
I think 4 years now.
And what do you find is your favorite thing about it?
I mean, if you take care of it, it's pretty easy. I think, you know, the best thing about it is like how natural the hairline is. I think a lot of these places you get that like straight line across your forehead. But this, it looks pretty natural. And honestly, like, I'm pretty honest with people about it, but if you weren't, no one could tell. I think like people are usually pretty shocked when I mention that it's a system.
Mm-hmm. I find that a lot of people are nervous about that.
Yeah.
But the people who, like yourself, who, you know, discuss it or, you know, have told people about it, typically the response is, you know, very positive.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, like, everyone's got their own stuff going on, so as much as it might be like huge in your head and a point of anxiety for you, like, even people who know it's a system, they're not thinking about it. Even the next time they see you, they've already forgotten. But that being said, usually people are pretty shocked.
And then what's the least thing you like about it?
I think at the beginning, I found that, like, it takes some practice. Like, if you're going to do the frontal yourself, it takes some practice before you can get it down pat. Usually it's like there's more glue all over your fingertips and all over your forehead and than there is where it's supposed to be, and everything but what's supposed to stick sticks, and
so what are you doing different today
than
you were back then?
I use less glue. I think, like, in your mind you think more glue means a stronger hold, but that's not necessarily the case. It just means more of a mess. So it's more glue and doing it more often. I think as long as you're not lazy about it, it's pretty easy.
I've heard that from a lot of people actually this past year, that they've been using less adhesive and they're getting a better stick for the most part. And how about hairstyle wise? In the last 4 years, how many times do you think that you've changed your hairstyle?
Quite a bit.
I feel like it's been a very comfortable, because some guys, I find that they're very, you know, I got one style and I don't want anybody to notice.
Yeah.
And I think that if you had your own natural hair, that wouldn't be the case, right?
Right.
You know, if you liked your style, then you'd stick with it. But if you wanted to, you know, change it up a little bit, that would be perfectly okay.
Oh yeah. I even changed, like, the density. I've changed the amount of curl. I've changed the color. I've done everything. In fact, I find this is, like, better than my own hair, if that makes sense. Just because I can pick what it does and what it looks like.
And then you can let me know if you want to take a bit more off. If you turn this way, yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think that's pretty good.
And I kind of like tapered it in, took all the wispies, but left you
Yeah,
some more meat and potatoes back there.
great. Sweet. Thank you.
Alright, so before we do our finish, let's just bring in the camera. We've got the frontal hairline here. Angle. Alright. Nice pleasing shape around the hairline. You gotta do some physical labor here, bro. You gotta spin yourself around. Oh yeah. That's it. It's like the catwalk. Alright. Awesome, man. Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
so you travel.
Yeah, constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Easy. It's the same at a hotel as it is in your bathroom. You just, the glue comes in a little tube that you can travel with. It goes through the airport, no problem. I just put the, what's it called?
the solvent.
The solvent that,
Like the luggage.
yeah, that I put in either in the luggage if I'm checking a bag, or I just buy, like from the dollar store, a little spray bottle that, and I just transfer it into the little travel bottle. And yeah, easy.
So after a bit of practice,
Yeah, it's a thing. You just gotta practice. You gotta kind of figure out what works. And it might take a minute, but don't get frustrated.
yeah, I agree. I think that's just understanding how to do the service.
Yeah.
And then the most part, guys that listen and they're like, don't change the adhesive or change the adhesive before it starts melting.
Mm-hmm.
Because once it melts,
It's a
you're
mess.
and you're gonna associate cleaning it with a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But if you get to it before then,
Easy.
everything just comes off nice and easy. But it's just that knowledge, right? Because a lot of guys are like, but it wasn't moving. I thought it was.
No.
Drag that up a little bit. really good there for a second. And then 1 second I took my eyes off the mirror and then I blow dried it and then I was like,
It takes a minute to train it.
yeah, for sure. All right, so
Great.
thank you very much for watching. This is Nick,
I'm Brian.
and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Thank you.